Hey YouTube, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Now I gotta say hi to y'all first before we enter TikTok into the chat. What's today? Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. How are you? How are you? How are you? We are at less than 30 seconds in the game, but first, once that alarm goes off, we will welcome TikTok because we are going to have another game show. Okay. My alarm just went off. It is 8 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into it. All right, let's welcome TikTok. Hey, TikTok, how are you? I just said hello to YouTube. Ooh, let me do this thing because people always say that I don't warn them ahead of time. That way you'll see it on your screen. Hello, how are you? We just started this live. Welcome to the Global Game Show. We got the music going. It is a new interesting set of music, but I will tell you why, because we are going to a new country. Hello, Punchik, did I say that right? Hello, thank you so much for liking the live and happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. Can you believe that we are, 3 weeks into March? No, maybe 2 weeks into March. Yeah. Okay, how are you? I missed y'all since Sunday. How are you? How are you? How are you? And welcome in. If you don't know, we are about to start our global game show. It is a game show consisting of 3 games. And of course, everyone who comments, whether you are on TikTok or on YouTube, shout out to YouTube, because we are streaming on 2 platforms tonight. You will have a chance to win. Hello, Mr. CEO King. We have Vaddy, who is a part of our Lux crew. Hello. And if you're not already a part of our Lux crew, you will have a special badge that says LUX next to your username. In order for you to do that, you have to join our fan club. But of course, it is not required. It is not pressure. Everyone has a chance to win tonight. Hello, the closer. How are you? I want to know how your Wednesday has been, because we are almost at the end of our week. Today is Wednesday, okay? And in 2 days, we have Friday, which is our other game show. But how are you in the middle of this week? What's going on? What are we doing this week? I know I shouted a couple of y'all names out. We have Lucky Charms. We have, I already said Pond Kick. We have NYC to Connecticut. Hello, Miggy. How are you? Michael, how are you doing? Michael, how are you? I know you like me to call you Miggy. Okay, if you want me to change that, let me know. But last time you told me you like your nickname as Miggy. And of course, welcome to all of our returning players. We have E.G. Vins. We have user 7361954. Ooh, you got to give a username, sir or ma'am, whatever you are. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We are, of course, coming to you with another game show. And again, I'm streaming live on both YouTube and TikTok. I did check the audio because last time people on YouTube said that they could not hear me. So for our last stream, we did have 2 episodes of that. Okay, because we did go to Nigeria for our last episode, but today we are at a new country, 3 games, and of course we're going to pick a new TikTok champion. Yes, permission to board, of course. But before you board, please let me know in the comment section, what is your seat number? Again, on Global Air Flight GA 398, which is our flight today, you need to tell me what your seat number is. And again, it is 2 numbers and 1 letter. And don't try to play me and say 01A. That is not what I mean by our seat numbers. Okay, you need to have 10A. We are not going below 10. Okay, so if you want to do 11C, 11B, we have Gabby, who already joined the room. Hey, Gabby from YouTube, you're our former TikTok. I keep saying TikTok. Our former trivia champion. Hello from YouTube. We did have for the first time ever a trivia champion from YouTube. Most of our people have been from TikTok, but we did have for the first time ever a YouTube trivia champion, okay? And I know they are here to win. I do have a new addition to our team. Well, it's just a material because you guys helped me get this, and I do appreciate it with things that you do decide to give, whether you gift or not. We do have new materials for our game tonight, which will make it easier for me and easier for you, especially when we go to our mini games, okay? So we have, hello, Am, how are you? How are you? Hi, I don't understand anything because I'm Russian. Don't worry, Potnik. Don't worry. I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad you are here. Welcome aboard. All right, am. How are you doing today? Miggy, yes, 18N. Okay, Flynn Ryder. Thank you so much for the follow. We have Rudy. Oh, your name just went away. But hello, Rudy. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you, Flynn? I'm doing well on this Wednesday. How are you? Did we go to work? Did we go to school? Did we have any, courses, anything like that? What are we doing on this Wednesday? And what time are you in right now? Because right now it is 8:04 p.m. for me. So I finished my day. You're probably saying, well, what place in the United States is 8 p.m.? Well, funny enough, I do not live in the United States, but we will get into that once we get to our weather report. Hello, Rico. I see you on YouTube. How are you? I love my regulars on YouTube. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. How was your Wednesday? What are we doing today? What was our day like today? Was it good? Was it bad? What did we do? And I think, Miggy, you have given me your seat number. Oh, it's 3:05 p.m. in New York. Okay, shout out to East Coast of New York. That's actually where I'm from. I'm from New York, but currently I live overseas. But again, we'll get into that later on because it's not about me. It's about y'all. Okay, you guys are going to be making this live today, not just me. I'm just here to guide you through the live, okay? Hey, Cheryl. Okay, so we're welcoming in one of our flight crews, Cheryl. She's a little camera shy, so you may or may not see her during this live. We also have Carter, who will help you with your baggage. And again, if you're coming in here with baggage, whether it's emotional or physical, hey, life happens. Please put all of your baggage, whatever mode, whatever method it is, whatever type of baggage it is, into the overhead bins that you see behind me, okay? Do not try to force them closed because once we reach a certain altitude, they will close on their own, okay? Hello, your Lion 7. How are you? Hello. Hi, Dino. Thank you so much for the follow. Listen, we got a lot going on today. We have a lot going on today. So please come in. Let me know how your day has been. Let me know what you're doing, okay? Again, it is 8 o'clock for me, so my day is already over, but I want to know what your day has been like. We got the music going. Thank you to DJ Air for making sure we have the traditional music that we need for the country we're going to tonight. And if you don't know, we stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you will have a chance to win and a chance to be crowned the Trivia Champion. If you haven't already seen our previous episodes, we are streaming live on YouTube. Hello to YouTube. I see y'all. Okay, Gabby, you want 26G again? Gabby, you're going to have to change your seat at some point because maybe someone else wants 26G. Okay, are you willing to give up your seat if someone wants 26G? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we have Frank F, sorry. No, Frankie F, my bad. I got that wrong. How are you, Frankie? How are you? Happy Wednesday to you. Okay, how are we feeling today? Are we good? Are we bad? What is life like today for us? How is life like for us, okay? I'm Detroit Dino. Thank you, Dino. I'm so glad you're here. It seems like is this your first time flying with us? If so, I will definitely let you know what the rules are of the game. And I hate to say rules, but let's call them standards, okay? Because we want to make sure that everyone who comes in here has a chance to win. And about 8:30 my time, so I would say 22 minutes away from whatever time you're in. So at 2:30, we will do our weather report, and then we will get into our first game, okay? All right, it's your first time here. Welcome aboard, everyone, and welcome to the Global Game Show. For those of you who have followed me, you already know that I'm streaming live from a different country. I'm no longer in the United States, but we provide a global experience for everyone, whether you're watching from your couch, your bed, your ottoman, or even at work. Don't worry, I won't tell nobody. Okay, hello, 5-star enter. How are you? Hello. Welcome to the Global Game Show. If you don't know, I'm your stewardess, Amy, from Amy Rose Abroad, and I'm so glad that y'all are here today. All right, no worries, Rob Cruz. I'm just so glad that you are here. Be safe while you're driving, okay? Welcome, Rob Cruz. Rob Cruz 2025 is actually our former trivia champion from a few episodes ago. So hello, Rob Cruz, and hello to everyone else who's come in and who has played before, okay? I do have to say that you have to let me know what your seat number is. Again, it's 2 numbers and 1 letter. And do not try to play me with the 01A or 0203. We're taking numbers 10 and above, okay? Because we are not having anybody in first class yet, okay? All right, and thank you so much for the live, the likes and everything like that. I do appreciate that. Oh, my bad, Rob. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me put some respect on you. Rob Cruz, let me say, is a two-time champion. We have two-time champions here. Okay. Hello, History Kid. How are you? Gracie06H. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here joining, and it is 8:09 p.m. for me. I know for some of you it is probably 2:09 for you, but I want to know, how was your day? Where are you coming from? I already got New York. Rob Cruz, I forgot where you're coming from. I'm guessing that you're East Coast, but I don't know. Your username is giving West Coast energy. So if I'm wrong, please let me know. But before you type in the comments, pull over, because we don't want you to get into any accidents or anything like that. Okay, be safe wherever you are. If you're watching this while you're traveling, if you're watching this at work, please proceed with caution, because we want to make sure that you are safe and that you don't get fired if you're trying to watch me. Okay, all right. So Rob Cruz, Rob Cruz is always mad at me. All right, so Juju the Milkman, hello, yes, okay, all right, Atlanta in the house, South Texas, okay, South Texas, shout out to Texas, shout out to New York, shout out to Atlanta, shout out to everyone who's here. We do have people that DM me from other countries such as Canada, Antarctica. We've had people from Albania reach out to me and just talk about the show. So shout out to everybody who's watching internationally, okay? Shout out to y'all, okay? And not only do I want to say hello to TikTok, but I want to say hello to YouTube as well. Y'all know, if you watch me on YouTube, that I do kind of go on YouTube like 2 minutes or a minute early to kind of give y'all the tea. And YouTube, you already know what country we're going to, but do not tell TikTok, okay? Because I've given TikTok about like 3 hints so far, okay? So if y'all don't know, y'all don't know, okay? I could never imagine. Oh, thank you. Okay, all right. Austrian oak. Oh, I like that name. It sounds like an incense. Like, y'all know, like those like perfume oils or those incense that you burn. Austrian oak 25. Like, I like that name. Indiana, History Kid. Okay, shout out to Indiana. I think you're one of our first people that come from Indiana. But shout out to people in the U.S., people in Europe, people in wherever you are, okay? I was going to say Africa, Antarctica. Shout out to wherever you are, okay? All right? And I think, okay, Gabby, you told me where you're from. Very specific. Okay, I did vacation in that town before to visit some family. I'm not going to share that with TikTok because that is your personal business. And look, as the TikTok trivia champion, YouTube trivia champion, I don't want no haters trying to track you down for some answers, okay? So, but shout out to you and where you live. That is a beautiful, beautiful place when it's not snowing, okay? All right. Oh, thank you so much for the hearts. I do appreciate that. I didn't even see that. I was born in Kentucky. Okay, all right. Nice. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, Austrian oak, but you talking about the oils and okay, I know what you're talking about. My bad. Sometimes I talk too fast for my own self, but that's great. Awesome. I try to catch y'all Sunday. Okay, no problem. Be safe driving and everything like that. Okay, Jeremiah, welcome in. Jeremiah, is it Sadie or Seed? I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to put some respect on your name, but shout out to you, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome aboard, everyone. And again, I know it is Wednesday, okay? We are halfway to the end of our work week. I think more than halfway because Friday is in 2 days, okay? But whether you are coming in with emotional baggage or physical baggage, please put that all in the overhead bin because tonight, and I say tonight because it is 8 o'clock, we are going to have a very, very fun show for you tonight. New country, 3 new games, and of course another chance to be crowned the trivia champion, okay? And if you do not know, this is a global game show. It is an international game show hosted by me, your stewardess, Amy from Amy Rose Abroad, and I'm here to make sure that you have as much fun as you can on this flight. So now that we have Cheryl on board, shout out to Cheryl. She's a part of She is responsible for refreshments and administration. If you need anything such as spicy water, regular water, sparkling water, chips, pretzels, M&M's, Skittles, anything like that, please let me know. But please comment your seat number. Again, 2 numbers and 1 letter. And that way Cheryl will be able to bring it over to your seat. Okay? All right. And if you are ordering spicy water, you will have to show her some ID because listen, we do not have insurance on this plane yet, and we do not want to get sued by nobody. Okay? Okay. All right. Keegan, how are you? Isn't that a Call of Duty character? Keegan? I don't know. Y'all. I just renewed my subscription for cloud gaming from Microsoft. They were on me on that. Obviously, it renews every month. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to finish. On a side note, I'm trying to finish Modern Warfare, 3? And I'm not having too much fun with it. I think the plot and the campaign is okay? But no shade, okay? All right, I came out before COD. Did you now? Did you? Hold on, let me see this profile, Keegan. Let me talk about. Keegan, I love the facial hair. Not a lot of people can grow. Not a lot of men can grow facial hair, but you're doing a good job, buddy. All right, awesome. Welcome aboard. Okay, so none of you have told me how your day has been. I know y'all trying to play nice, but like, listen, if your boss got you mad, or if your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever got you mad, put that in the comments. I want to know how you feel. I genuinely want to know about you, okay? All right, despite us being in the airline right now, I am here to listen to you. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know I like to get down and get to know who my passengers are, okay? And again, my name is Amy, A-M-I, from Amy Rose Abroad, and I am here to make sure that your plane ride to our country is as smooth as possible, okay? But I want to thank you, even if you're choosing to stay and not play, even if you're just looking, and I appreciate the compliments and everything. Please, just be comfortable, be happy, and of course, I want to thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. Okay, Keegan, I think you know that. So anyway, thank you so much for the rose. I do appreciate that. What is that? Empire? How are you? Welcome aboard. All right, so now that my phone is fully charged, I can take this off the charger. Hello, Frank, how are you? And let's get into it. What time is it now? Okay, 8:17 my time. What time is it where you are? That's what I want to know. It is 8:17 p.m. for me at night, okay? So I have, some of y'all are just starting the day. I know West Coast, y'all are just kind of waking up, okay? It's almost your lunch break. And yeah, I'm almost done with my day. So what time zone are you in? What time is it? Austrian and Frank, please do not fight, okay? There's room for everyone on this cabin, okay? All right, but I appreciate both of y'all for boarding, and I do appreciate the lovely comments. I even appreciate the DMs that y'all send me afterwards, because I want to make sure that your flight to this destination is as beautiful as possible. So do you like, it's 3:17 p.m. Why are you all at 3 o'clock? Jennifer, how are you? Let me see your profile. Oh, you're gorgeous. You are so gorgeous, Jennifer. How are you, Stockton, California? Oh, y'all need to go to Stockton, California, because Jennifer, shoot, beautiful. All right, shout out to all the beautiful people. We have Suni Rose with the donut emoji. I do appreciate that. Now you're making me hungry by putting food emojis in your usernames now. What you got going on? All right, so Frankie, what are you saying to me? You said, I'm sorry, for those of you who don't know, I'm streaming on both YouTube, so if you see me look up there, I'm looking at YouTube. YouTube, do not get mad at me if I'm looking down. YouTube, you already have a wider view, so you see my phone here. You know who I'm looking at, okay? All right, but I want to know how your day has been. Sunny Rose, what is your seat, love? What's your seat? Because we can have Cheryl come over. And by the way, if you are seated in an emergency row seat, and you do not feel comfortable assisting people during an emergency, Please let me know, and I will let Cheryl know, and she will move your seat. But please let me know now, because once we take off, you cannot move your seat. It is what it is. And for those of you who like to sit on the wings of our planes, we're not doing that today. If you're sitting on the exit, if you're sitting outside, if you're sitting on the roof of the plane, you can't do that, because once we reach a certain altitude, it may not be healthy for you or your lungs. And like I said, we ain't got insurance like that, so we want to make sure that you are as safe as possible on our plane. Again, our flight number is Global Air Flight GA398. Okay, remember that, GA398. All right, 14B. Okay, all right, so Cheryl, we have a little bit issue with Suni Rose, the C14B. You think we can move them over to, yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Cheryl's giving me some. Shout out to Cheryl, by the way. She's a little camera shy, but listen, let me tell you something about Cheryl. Cheryl has been around with us since the Wright brothers, okay? So that was about, what was that, 1912? Yeah, she's been working aviation since 1912, y'all, so she's got it, okay? Cheryl, we need a seat moved from 14B to another, okay, Suni, would you like a window seat, or do you want to be in the middle row? Please let me know what you like, okay? Please let me know. And for those of you who do not know, we do have our Captain Crunch, in the back. Again, Captain Crunch is a little camera shy, so he has sent me out here to pretty much introduce him for him. You know how they could be. They're a little shy, these pilots. All right, but they are getting seated now, putting on their seatbelts. They got their pilot's hat on, and they're ready to give you the best flight that they can give you, again, on Global Air Flight GA398. And it is 8:20 p.m., so that means for me, some of you maybe 3:20, and maybe 2:20, and maybe 11:20, maybe 10:20, don't know. But we are going to start with our weather report, and then we're going to get into our first game. So when I say game, again, like I said, this is a global game show. So this is obviously I'm live, I'm human. There you go. There's my cheeks. Okay, I don't have like a cold stare, uncanny stare in my eyes, right? Because it's me, real human here. And I have to say that because I've had people DM me and accuse me of being of AI, but I'm not, obviously. I mean, look at this. So anyway, we have a global game show, again, flight GA398, and it is a game show where you have a chance to be crowned the trivia champion. Now, the trivia champion is always announced on our YouTube community post. If you're not following us on YouTube, it is Amy Rose Abroad, same thing that you see here or wherever you see my profile, and it is the same picture, same everything, okay? Gabby, I know. I just had to give them the introduction, okay? Not a lot of people know. Anyway, we got Gabby on YouTube acting a little smart today. Gabby, you okay? Cheryl, can we give Gabby some spicy water? Because she seems a little stressed in my comments. Thank you. Yes, seat 26G as always, because she doesn't like to give up her seat for nobody. All right, yes, Gabby, I got to call you out. So anyway, if you're not following us, we're streaming live on both YouTube and on TikTok. Same name, Amy Rose Abroad, and we provide travel content as well as we provide the Global Game Show. Now, our Global Game Show consists of 3 mini games. We have travel trivia, okay? We have guess that word and guess that picture. Now, with travel trivia, based off of the country that we're flying to, again, we've flown to the UK, we've flown to Germany, Mexico, South Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, Jamaica, Brazil. We've flown to a bunch of places. But I may ask you a question like, what's the currency of da-da-da-da-da, right? You have to tell me the answer. For example, what's the currency of Mexico? Someone would say pesos, right? Yes, it is peso. And then whoever gets the answer first gets the point. And then whoever has the most amount of points will be moved to first class behind me. That's why first class is empty right now, because all of you are starting in standard class. Okay. Thank you so much, Israel. I appreciate that. Thank you, Suni Rose. You're so pretty, they think you aren't real. Oh, stop it. I appreciate that, though. Thank you very much. Hello, Jay Gonzalez 02. How are you? Welcome in, and welcome in to the people I haven't acknowledged. I have yet to look at the comments, but just let me get through this. And then I will look at all the comments and respond to them as quickly as I can before we get to our weather report, okay? Because our crew runs a quick, very strict schedule. So I have about 6 minutes to tell you what you need to know about the game, okay? Yes, Sam G, of course you can have some water. Please let me know what your seat number is, and Cheryl will bring it over to you. Again, your seat number needs to consist of 2 numbers and 1 letter, okay? All right. So now, if you need help with your bags, Sunlight, Carter, can you help Sunlight with their bags, please, while I explain this to them? Okay, thank you. So Carter will help you with that, but thank you so much for expressing your needs, son. Again, so we have 3 mini games. We have Guess That Word, which is our second one. So I will say a word in the country's official language, and you will have to tell me what it means in English. So again, when we did our German episode, I said, hey guys, and girls and everybody in between, what does Prost mean? And Prost means cheers, okay? But I was looking for the first person to give me that correct answer. So that's an example. Third game and final game, which is y'all's favorite, because you told me that you like this, and that's why I save it for last. It is Guess That Picture. Now, Guess That Picture is where I draw a picture for you, and you have to tell me what it is, okay? Now, if I finish the picture by the time you tell me if I finish the picture before you tell me the answer, then I get the point. But let me just tell you something. This game will have you wrapped up so tightly that you will not want to lose any points to me, okay? Because as your stewardess, I am here to help you win the game, okay? I'm here to help you. I'm here to help guide you towards the finish line, not to take all of your points. That is not my intention, okay? And you may see this sign right here, this one, which somebody already dropped the rose in there. But if you need a hint at any point of your game, maybe on your screen is here, maybe on your screen it's here. Not sure, okay? But for me, it's right here. If you need a hint at any point of the game, I'm fair. I'm not going to be slimy with my hints. All you need to do is just drop a rose in the room and I will give you a hint. Otherwise, you can guess all night. Okay, I'm here for you, okay? We don't have to, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to gift anything, but it is appreciated. But most of all, I'm just happy that y'all are here playing, okay? Because we have made it through to Wednesday, okay? I don't know what your Monday was like. I don't know what your Tuesday was like. I don't know what your Tuesday night was like, but I do know that your Wednesday afternoon with me right now is going to be as relaxing as possible. We got the music popping. Shout out to DJ Air for making sure we have the traditional music for the country. And we also have y'all to play with us, okay? All right, so what time are we at? Okay, so we are at 8:26 my time. Oh, 8:27. Okay, the clock just changed. Okay. Jay Gonzalez, what Momo RDP, what seat number are you in? Cheryl, can we have a handicap seat for Momo, please? Okay, so Momo, Cheryl will guide you to that, okay? All right, and then Jay Gonzalez 02, what is your seat number? Again, your seat number needs to be 2 numbers and 1 letter. That way Cheryl will be able to better assist you, because we don't want to make spicy water for the person in the wrong seat, okay? We have had that instance. We have given someone peanut M&Ms who had a certified peanut allergy because it was the wrong seat, and it wasn't good when we wrote our report, okay? So please let us know what your seat number is, and we will do our best to serve you the way that we can, okay? Now, we're not doing 007. Again, we're not taking any numbers below 10, so it needs to be 10A, 10B, 10C, and above, okay? So we're going to run that back, and like I said, on Global Air Flight GA398, please let me know what your seat number is, and again, it needs to be 2 numbers and 1 letter. Okay, hello, Drew, how are you? Pink B09, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for liking. We're already at 4.1 thousand likes. Y'all are pretty excited today, so I'll be nice, and I will do the weather report 2 minutes early than what we're usually doing, okay? All right. Yes. Hello, Preston Faust. How are you? How are you, Preston? I hope you had a lovely Wednesday. And if you haven't already, please comment what time it is for you. For me, it is about 8:28 p.m. Okay, so I'm done with my day. But what is your time? What is your time for you? We've had 3 o'clock. We've had 3 o'clock. Everybody's been at 3 o'clock. Okay, so somebody surprise me. Is it 11 a.m. for you? Is it maybe you're in the PMs like me? What is it like for you? Okay, New York. All right, nice. Pink B09. Okay, D Dub. Okay, 228, 230. Nice, nice, nice. Ricky, how are you? Chicago. Okay, Chicago. Ooh, I'm glad you're saying Chicago because Chicago is going to be part of our weather report today. Okay. V Max, we have 3:30 p.m. Shout out to all the people over there. It looks like y'all are at I don't know. Can I say all of you are Eastern Standard Time? No. Eastern Standard Time would be 2 o'clock Eastern Standard. But I don't know. I miss my time zones. But anyway, let's get into our weather report. Okay. All right, Preston, I'm going to answer that for you in a second, okay? It's going to be involved with our weather report because a lot of you don't believe me when I say this. I don't know how to prove it to you, but all you have to do is just follow me and you'll know exactly where I am, okay? All right, so let's get into our weather report. All right. It says, if you're not tapping, you are lacking big time. Yes, that's right, V Max. That's what's up. Go ahead and tap that screen. Go ahead and tap that screen. Tap it like your life depends on it, okay? I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate the likes, and I do appreciate all of you in here with me today. Again, if you need a hint, you drop a rose in the room at any point of the game, but if you just want to show love, I'm down for that too. We never set a live goal. I just do whatever TikTok wants me to do because, again, the whole point is for us to have fun, okay? I want us to have fun and connect, okay? So if you have a nickname that you want me to call you by because maybe your username is too complicated or you don't like that, please let me know as long as as long as it is TikTok and YouTube appropriate because I am streaming on both platforms tonight. Okay. All right. So Gabby says it is 3:29 p.m. Okay. All right. So all right. I'm getting a lot of 3 o'clocks right now. So I have to look at my analytics and see where y'all are from. Okay. So do get a list. I've had people from Germany. I've had people from all over. Okay. So shout out to everyone. Hello, Robert, the animations penguin. How are you? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Jennifer. Which airline are we on? Okay, so we are on Global Air Flight GA398. Welcome aboard. It is the Global Gameshow airline, okay? The first and only, okay? All right, so shout out to everyone. All right, DJ, let's turn this down a little bit while we get to our weather report. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. DJ, can we turn this down a little bit? Thank you. Okay, so now... Hello, Miyagi the Dragon. You are, of course, our former trivia champion, Miyagi the Dragon. Welcome in. It looks like we have a full house tonight. All right. Where do you live, base? Who's that? Is that Pink? Oh, Pink B09. Okay, Preston and Pink B asked me that question, so let me go ahead and answer that for you. We can only do that if we get to our weather report. So, if you are in Rome, if you're flying out of Rome, Italy, it is 54 degrees with the time of 8:32 p.m. If you're flying out of New York, shout out to East Coast because that's where I'm from. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit with the time of 3:32 p.m. If you're flying out of Canada, shout out to Canada. It is a little bit cold, 18 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 3:32 p.m. West Coast, Beverly Hills specifically, it is 75 degrees Fahrenheit and a time of 12:32. Good afternoon, Beverly Hills. Chi-Town, Chicago. How are you, Chicago? Shout out to everybody in Chicago. It is 37 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:32 p.m. London, 48 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 7:33 p.m. Okay, because the time just changed. And I have to be real with y'all because I always tell you this and I always say this to the end. Okay. Excuse me. So I am from New York. Okay. I've always said this to everybody. I'm from New York, but I currently live in Albania. If you do not know where Albania is, it is right across from Italy. So again, this is Italy. This will be Albania. Italy, you cross the sea. Boom. Albania is right there. Okay. We are the country that is above Greece. All right. So it is 49 degrees right now here in Albania with the time of 8:33 p.m. Okay, so shout out to everyone, whether you are flying from the USA, from Europe, from Canada, wherever you are. Okay, shout out to y'all. Okay, yes, Preston, yes, I get that. Wow, yes. Thank you so much, Miyagi the Dragon, for liking the live, and shout out to everyone who's a part of our Lux fan club, okay? I say we are trying to get our Discord together. I have no idea what's going on with the Discord, but if you want to join it, it is Lux Class, Lux Class. That is the name of the server. I need y'all to be my guinea pigs because I have no idea what power you have and don't have. And I want to make sure that we can have certain conversations on there because there's some things I can't really say on TikTok. And I want to vent. I want to talk to y'all every day of the week, okay? Not just when we have lives. I want us to bond, okay? Share memes. Do whatever we gotta do, okay? All right, shout out to West Philly. You look like a French model. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh. All right, so I do appreciate that. It's gotta be a link. I did, Miyagi. Listen, TikTok is really, really not helping me as far as getting the link for that. But I am gonna put it anyway. I'm gonna post it on my story again. If you choose to join, you join. If not, totally fine with me. Okay? Either way, I'm just letting y'all know we are working on that. And shout out to our super fans. You know that if you are a super fan, not only do you get about 1 to 2 questions each global game show, but you do start off with every point. We start off with a point each time you enter our game. Okay? All right. So you're 1 point ahead of everyone if you are a super fan. All right. Where is Cheryl? Cheryl. Hey, R. Shout out to you. Link in bio, no, I can only put my email because it's a business account on TikTok, all right? But I will, I might do a link tree. But I don't know. I gotta work on that because it drives me insane. All right, so Cheryl is in the back getting everybody their refreshments. I know someone wanted a strong spicy water. I think that was Jay Gonzalez 02. Don't worry, Cheryl will be there for you. Okay, I'm right by Central Park, NYC, going to the vessel. Okay, nice. Okay, V Max, nice to know. Thank you so much for sharing. I love when people share their lives with us, their lives, not live stream, but their life and their daily functions with us, because again, we're here to build a community. Y'all are my homies, okay? Because living in a new country and stuff like that, I like to connect with people back home. I do like the fact that I speak to people from New York still and people from the East Coast, West Coast, wherever you're from in the United States. It is always a pleasure to meet you and get to know you and also learn more about you, okay? All right. You see what I put? I did not see it, but you know what? If it's not filtered by TikTok, I may see it again as long as it is appropriate. And again, I want to say, for the people that are a little aggravated because sometimes you can't put your game answers in the room, please space it out or use emojis. I do not filter the comments, so you may get some very interesting people saying some interesting things in the comment section, but I do not filter it because I understand that as a game show, you may have certain things that TikTok may deem as inappropriate, even if it's not. But I do have to say, as much as we love enthusiasm and freedom of speech and yada, 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 I do have to say to anyone who is unruly, such as a passenger or player, you will be put on bathroom duty because, again, potty mouths belong in the bathroom. I will not say it again. For those of you who have played before, if you see somebody, you better check them. I will look out for you and I may give you an extra point, okay? All right, so we had good weather yesterday. Yes. Okay, I heard. All right. I heard that the East Coast is warming up. All right. And thank you so much for liking the live. We're at 7,000 likes. So now that we are done with our weather report, it is time to get to our game. And again, it is the it is the Global Game Show where we're choosing a new country tonight. And we have 3 mini games: travel trivia, guess that word, and guess that picture. And I do want to say, hold on, I got to show y'all a surprise. For those of you who generously decide to gift and stuff like that, I do appreciate it so much because we were able to get a whiteboard, okay, with markers, okay, and a cleaner, okay. I do appreciate it. It was hard to find in a new country, but I do appreciate that because everything that you guys choose to contribute, I contribute back to you by making sure that you were able to have a more comfortable time while playing the game, okay? So thank you so much. I do appreciate it, and I do just value everything like that. So shout out to the new whiteboard and our new addition to the family. Okay, all right. So Again, if you come in here with baggage, whether it is emotional, because I see that we have M. Jose Thompson is a little emotional today. Thank you so much. We're going to have you on bathroom duty, my love. So make sure that the bathroom is spick and span, my man or my girl, whatever. I couldn't see your picture. It's hard to tell by your face. All right. So, hello, Jared. How are you? How are you? So, I do have to say, if you have baggage, whether it's emotional or physical, please put it in the overhead bins before we take off. So, I'm going to give you a moment because I know I talked for the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Please let me know by listening to this music. DJ, can we turn this up? Please let me know by the music what country you think we're flying to today, okay? So please let me know. Happy birthday. Oh, my birthday was back in on the 4th, but thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Y'all spoiled me so much that day. I was like, I almost cried because y'all were so sweet. Hello, Oliver. How are you? Oliver was our trivia champion our last episode. How are you, Oliver? All right, so new country. New country. Ireland is not it because we've already. Hello, the one mom, but you're also our former trivia champion. What's up? What's up? How are you? Ah, okay. Y'all just making me blush because I'm so happy when y'all are back. Y'all like my crew, okay? All right, so I'm gonna learn how to be quiet for a few seconds. We already did France. But please let me know what country you think we're flying to today, all right? I'm gonna practice being quiet. Hello, Ty. Thank you. Okay. Greece. No, we already did Greece. No, it's not Scotland. It's not Finland. Finland. Patrick Star. No. Okay. You're going to Germany. No, but you're close. We've gone to Germany before, but you were close. I can't see who said Germany. Hold on. Corona. I can't say that. You know you're gonna make me. KV. KV was closest. We've already gone to China. Okay, I'm gonna take one more guess and then I will tell you what it is. It is not Denmark. Nope. Yes, I did see you, KV. I have to call you KV because yes, KV, you got it right. It is the Netherlands. It is the Netherlands. Yes. Okay. I almost fell over. Hopefully y'all didn't see that, but I just told you. All right, so I have divided the players between TikTok and YouTube because again, we're streaming on 2 platforms. So if you're from TikTok, you answer a question right, you end up on this part. Oh, you can't see that. You end up on this part of the board. If you are from YouTube, you end up on this part of the board, okay? All right, hello, Angel, how are you? How are you? Okay, I've never been to the... Miyagi, you doubt yourself, but you wind up having the highest amount of points out of everybody. Okay, so if you are brave enough to enter the Global Game Show Netherlands episode, go ahead and drop your favorite emoji or a thumbs up. Let's do it. Go ahead. Let's see those emojis. I want to see who my players are. YouTube, all right, I've got emojis from Gabby. Didi, okay, I didn't see you. How was your birthday, fellow Pisces? Okay, happy birthday to you. Frankie, okay, nice. DJ, hold on. Thank you, Ben. DJ, can we just turn this down? Hold on. DJ's a little excited. DJ, let's turn this down a little bit. DJ. I know, but the cabin is but so big. You don't have to. Just turn it down a little bit more. Okay, thank you. I need to hear my passengers now in the event of an emergency. Okay, and speaking of emergencies, okay, Because some of you got a little upset by the last episode, but listen. If you are wearing stilettos, Heelys, slippery Air Forces, rollerblades, the heels with the fish tank in them, take them off right now and change into some practical shoes. Okay, our flight crew will be looking at your feet because in the event of an emergency, it may be hard for us to assist you. Okay, all right. Hello, Ken. I see you. I see you. How are you? Wait, Ken, you already came in here mad. You already came in here mad at me. All right, I see some of them. Okay, hello, Anthony Moore Jr. Hello, how are you? Hopefully you are a player in our game. I like those emojis that y'all. Ken, that was your emoji that you chose. I'm sorry. I know you're not mad at me. Okay, thank you so much for the rose. And again, if you need a hint at any point of the game, please let me know by dropping a rose in the room. Of course, you can drop a rose if you feel like it, but of course, that rose can also be used for a hint if you choose to get a hint. Otherwise, let's just join the game and have fun. So we're going to the Netherlands, and I have my scoreboard here. We have a new whiteboard. Thank you to y'all who contributed in the past few games. I was able to use this to get a whiteboard so that you guys can see your scores, and I can also see them when I post them on our TikTok story and our community board on YouTube. So thank you so much for your contribution. It does help me and our flight crew give you a better show. I do appreciate it very, very much. Okay, so now we're going to the Netherlands, and our first game is travel trivia. Okay, all right. So I think we're ready. So now I'm going to be asking you 5 questions, 6 if there's a tiebreaker, but usually it's just 5. So I'm going to be asking you questions about the Netherlands, like basic questions. And the first person to give me the correct answer will end up on our player board. And again, it is the battle of the platforms because I'm streaming on both YouTube and on TikTok, okay? And if you do not know, our YouTube is Amy Rose Abroad. Same picture, same spelling, everything like that on YouTube. So if you miss it or you have to leave at any point of the live, you will be able to see the replay as soon as the live is done, okay? All right, so let's get started. So, question number 1. What is the currency of the Netherlands? I'm looking for the first person to give me the correct answer. What is the currency of the Netherlands? Currency of the Netherlands. Miyagi the Dragon, look at you. You're already okay. I'm going to put Miyagi. 1 point. Okay, so Miyagi, I had to shorten your name, but you have 1 point so far. Oliver said US dollar. Good try. Good try. But the answer is euro. The answer is euro. Okay, euro. Ever since, mind you, every country that is that joins the European Union will switch their currency over to euro. So that's why you have Italy that uses the euro. France, I think, uses the euro. Yeah, so every country that you know that's a part of the European Union is using euro. Just fun fact for you. Nice. Good job, Miyagi. All right. They may take Bitcoin as well, Ken, but I'm not sure, okay? They may take Bitcoin. They may take everything else. But for now, the main currency is euro. So good job, Miyagi. Okay. UK quit the European Union? Is that so, Ken? I want to know more about that. If you have a link or something, you can send me, DM me that, because I want to know more information about that when we go back to our United Kingdom episode, okay? All right, so question number 2. What is the official language of the Netherlands? What is the official language of the Netherlands? What is the official language of the Netherlands? The one Mamba. Hold on, VMAX. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. I think VMAX is mad at me. Hold on, VMAX. Yes, VMAX, you did say euro, but Miyagi the Dragon said it first. You were actually the third person to say it correctly. Okay, on my end. All right? All right. So again, make sure you have your texting thumbs ready because I'm looking for the fastest person, not how many people that can get it right. Okay? This is the Global Game Show, okay? All right, so who said Dutch first? The one Mamba. You got that one. I have to give that to you. The one Mamba, you actually said it twice. All right, so hold on. The one Mamba. Okay. That looks like, okay, I know that's going to be the one number. Okay, so far we have Miyagi the Dragon, who got 1 point, and the one Mamba. All right, cool. Good job. Y'all, look, y'all already getting into this game. Okay, so the correct answer is Dutch. The official language of the Netherlands is Dutch. All right, and I'm going to tell you this. Please, if you don't listen to anything else I say, this will help you for the next game, which is Guess That Word. All I can say is that Dutch is the easiest language for English speakers to learn. Just think about it. I'm not going to explain it, but you will need it for the next game, okay? All right. Third question. What is the national animal of the Netherlands? What is the national animal of the Netherlands? The national animal. Okay, I'll write it for y'all. National animal. Sorry, you don't spell animal with an E. National animal. What is the national animal of the Netherlands? KV. Yes, KV. KV, you know who you are. K-Virus. I gotta call you that. I just want to make sure that TikTok and YouTube don't give me like some type of filter for no reason. So, all right, KV. You know who you are. You get a point. All right, nice. You get a point. So far we have Miyagi the Dragon, the one Mamba, and KV. You have 1 point. Smoke Scent. No, you're not late. Well, you missed 3 questions, but don't worry because we have plenty of questions to go. All right, so you still have a chance to be crowned the trivia champion, but welcome aboard to the Global Game Show. We are traveling to the Netherlands today. All right. Yo to you. Okay, so what is the most, question number 4 out of 5. What is the most common, why does it sound like a SpongeBob song, this one? Everybody sing along. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right, anyway, question number 4. What is the most common eye color in the Netherlands? What is the most common, Miyagi, you know what I'm talking about. What is the most common eye color? Oh, Miyagi, hold on, Miyagi. Y'all are quick with that one. Y'all know some Dutch people? Miyagi, you were quick with that one because it was like a 3-second delay before anybody else. Blue is the most common eye color in the Netherlands, okay? You know what else is common? Height. Did you know that the average height for someone in the Netherlands, for a man, it is 6 foot, and for a woman, it is 5'6". Okay, listen, I'm 5'4", so anything over 5'7" is tall to me. But for the Netherlands, if you're a man, your average height is 6 feet tall. For a woman, it is 5'6". Okay, just to put that out there. Okay. Now, I knew somebody from. I'm sorry. Fun fact. I'm sorry. You know, I like to talk a lot, y'all. I actually went to college with someone who was 6'10", who was from the Netherlands. He was an international student. He was 6'10". Very, very tall. All right. So, question number 5. Listen carefully. Please listen to question number 5. Because I went over this with my team and they thought I was insane. But hopefully y'all don't. If you do, that's okay. All right, so now, question number 5. Are y'all done arguing? All right, cool. Question number 5. What invention was made in the Netherlands? Was it a toothbrush, paper, or DVDs? Again, what invention was created or made in the Netherlands? Was it a toothbrush, paper, or DVDs? Which one? KV and Miyagi, you're hold on. I gotta look at that properly. KV, you got that point. You the one who said it first. Miyagi had about 2 point. Hold on. 2.5. Okay, so yeah, Miyagi was behind them, but it is DVDs. Okay, this is how it started. So I'm gonna break it down for you because when you try to impress a Dutch woman, you gotta tell her about her history, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Okay, so let's get into it. In 1960, the cassette tape was made by a Dutch inventor. They partnered up with Sony. I think y'all know who Sony is, the company, right? And then that's when they made DVDs in 1963. All right, so that was when DVDs came out, CDs, and all of that. Okay, so that's all of that. No, Miyagi, it was 2.5, so 2.5 seconds late. Okay, okay. So, well, we got a little bit of a problem here because we have a tiebreaker. Miyagi the Dragon and KV, K Virus, if you're still here, thank you for sharing the live. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. You have two, both of you have 2 points. Y'all know I don't, we have to crown somebody. Somebody has to go to first class, okay, with these heated seats and these blankets and stuff that I give you. So we're going to have to, exactly, yes, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi as well. Good job, V Max. You're exactly right. So I have a tiebreaker for Miyagi and K Virus. Whoever gives me, excuse me, the first correct answer will be moved to first class. Now, oh man. Okay. All right. What is the most common method of transportation in the Netherlands? Again, this question is from Miyagi or K Virus. Now, you guys can help them, but I need, no, it is not non-electrical method of transportation. I'm going to say that because there's two answers you can give. I need non-electric method of transportation. Oh, yes, K Virus. That's what I was looking for. Bicycle, yes. Did you know that there are more bicycles than people in the Netherlands? Okay, there are more bicycles than people in the Netherlands. So K Virus, you got that point. So that means K Virus is the first person to move to first class. Everyone, please give them a round of applause, but do not worry, it is not over yet. We have 2 more games and 2 more chances to be moved to first class or be crowned the trivia champion. Okay, so K Virus, you are moved to first class. Okay, you are very welcome. Carter, can you please assist K Virus to their first class seat and take all their luggage over there, please? Thank you. Okay, so K Virus and everyone else that's watching, while we're moving them over to first class, I have to introduce the first class meals, okay? All right, so if you guys have been following me for a long time or you guys are have been watching the game show, you know that we have 4 first class meals. These first class meals are according to what the country that we're going to. So since we're going to the Netherlands, I'll be showing you traditional food, traditional Dutch food, okay? All right, so let's go with the first one. The first one is loaded fries. Okay, we have fries here with onions, ketchup, and mustard. Okay, that is the first one. That is traditional. Okay, to the Dutch people of the Netherlands. Okay, nice. Second one, we have deep fried or battered deep fried cod with some tartar sauce. So think about it as fish and chips, but without the fries. Okay, because cod is it's boneless, obviously, and when you cook it, it's deep fried and all that stuff. All right, so this is your second meal. Okay, your third meal, we have mashed potatoes with kale and bacon, topped with beef sausage here. Okay, all right, so again, this is mashed potatoes with kale and bacon, topped with beef sausage. Okay, all right. And the fourth one, we have deep fried meatballs, okay? We specifically use beef and veal, okay? So these are the traditional meals of the Netherlands, all right? So please, since we have K Virus as our first person in first class, What will your first class meal be, K-Virus? You can either take it for you or you can pass it to someone else that you see in your comment section. What are we doing today? All right, again, we have loaded fries. We have loaded fries. We have the cod with the sauce. We have mashed potatoes with the sausage, meatballs, all of that. So what would you like to have? Potatoes and bacon. Okay, all right, cool, cool, cool. All right, so we have the mashed potatoes with bacon and kale in it, topped with the beef sausage just for you. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on the warmer. So whenever you're ready, you can get up and go ahead and grab it, okay? Because it's specifically for you. Congratulations for being our first member of first class, okay? All right. So not only do you get a first class meal, but you do get other things as well, okay? All right, so I have never tried lobster pizza. No, I have not. I don't know how that would taste. I'm a little confused. Like seafood with cheese? I'm not sure. You got to sell me on that one. All right, so K-Virus, you also get a complimentary neck pillow. Now, for those of you who have never flown on an airplane before or just fly and you think you're an expert, let me just remind you as your stewardess on Global Air Flight GA398, please remember, when you go on your flight, do not put your neck pillow on like this. This is the wrong way to do it, okay? That is going to cause you neck pain. We suggest, because you can do whatever you want, but we suggest that you put your neck pillow on this way. That way, when gravity takes over and your head slumps forward, you will not have neck pain because you will have something to rest on, okay? So please do not do it like this. It will cause muscle pain and neck pain, and if you're a frequent flyer, it may permanently damage your neck, okay? All right, studies have shown. Now, number 2, you will get this complimentary blanket for you, but we do have to ask that in the event of an emergency, if you need to put on your seatbelt sign, okay, if you hear the boom, boom sign, okay, that means you need to fasten your seatbelts and do not have your blanket on you because this will cause you to trip and it may be bulky and you will not be able to tighten your seatbelt as efficiently as you need to, especially if we experience turbulence, okay? All right. All right, and again, for those of you who are coming into the room, those of you who are coming on board, if you have any stilettos on, your Heelys, your slippery Air Forces, your slides, your UGG slippers, whatever, please make sure you have practical shoes for the plane because in the event of an emergency, if you need to evacuate, it will be harder to assist you if you do not have the proper footwear, okay? We do recommend sneakers or some secure sandals, okay? Not open toe just in case we have objects flying from the overhead bins, all right? So thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398, and we'll be moving on to our second game. But before we do, this is, let me pop my wheels out. Yes, you gotta take out your wheels, okay? All of you who are wearing Heelys, please pop out your wheels and put them in the little bag or box that they give you when you buy Heelys, okay? In my day, they gave us a box with it, okay? Maybe they don't do that now. Maybe I revealed my age, but whatever. Okay, so before we move forward though, Cheryl is here. Cheryl is ready to give you refreshments. Do you need any refreshments? Okay, we have water, we have juice, we have sparkling water. Like I said, we have flat water, sparkling water, flavored water. We did get that on the plane. We have, what do we have, Cheryl? Okay, we have peanut M&Ms, regular M&Ms, trail mix, okay. She's showing me a bag of we really have Takis on the plane? Okay, for those of you who order Takis on the plane, can I just please remind you that the bathrooms are this way, okay, and also in the back. So if you feel like your stomach is grumbling and it's not turbulence, you got to go use the restroom, okay? Because we do not want to have Taki incidents like we did on our last flight because it was a lot to clean up, all right? I had to stay 2 hours past my ship just to clean one seat, okay? So please do us a favor, use the restroom if you have too many Takis, all right? And make sure you have water. All right, so do we have anyone who needs refreshments or anything like that? And thank you for getting us to 14.9 thousand likes. TikTok wants to know if I am still here. Yes, I am. Let's move that puzzle piece. All right, there you go. All right, and thank you so much, Jingles for Sale, for liking that. Thank you so much, Keegan Alfred, K Virus, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have V Max. Oh yeah, all the names are going so fast, but I'm trying to acknowledge all of you. Air Max 95. Yes, I've heard those could be a little bit slippery, especially with our newly mopped floors. And again, if you need something from the overhead bins, do not put your luggage on the floor. We got to make sure that the aisles are nice and clear. Okay, you see how it's clear on the floor? Okay, we don't want anything like that. We've had people do guess the underwear in this flight, and it was a lot of issues. We don't need that. Okay, thank you. Nobody has requested any sort of refreshments. Sorry, I forgot YouTube is here. YouTube, no shade, but I kind of forgot that y'all were here because TikTok is really going hard with their guesses. Okay, so someone said that can they have the apple juice? Can we have an apple juice, Cheryl, please? Frankie, yes, Frankie F. Seat. What was your seat number, Frankie? And also, do you want like the low sugar apple juice or like the regular one, like the ones they give you in school lunch, or the ones they give you in a hospital? Because it's two different flavors, like two different sugar content. Like the little one. Okay, can we 32B? Can we have the regular 132B, please? Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so Frankie, Cheryl will be on her way with you. Okay, it's not like that, but with your apple juice. Okay, all right. So, can I get a San Pellegrino? Okay. Can we get also Cheryl? Can we get a Miyagi? Did you put your seat number in there? If so, just remind me again. We need Miyagi. Yes, Miyagi is a former. Never mind. Cheryl already remembers what your seat number is because she knows you as a former trivia champion. Cheryl, yes, Miyagi, yes, our former champ. Yes, they're gonna need a San Pellegrino. Yes. But no burping on the plane, Miyagi. Okay, if you got to burp, go to the side because we gave you a window seat this time. Okay, don't open the window, but just burp to the side. Okay, all right. So. Now, let's move on to game number 2, which is guess that word. Guess that word. Now, since we're going to the Netherlands, that means that the official language, as we learned before, is Dutch. So I will be saying a Dutch phrase for you, or a word, and you will have to tell me what it means in English, okay? All right, so if we are ready for guess that word, please put your favorite emoji in the comment section or put a thumbs up, okay? All right. Let me know. Put your favorite emoji or put a thumbs up so we can start our game. Nice. I like those emojis. Yes. Okay, cool. Sebastian, that's not an emoji, but I'll take it as you're ready to play, okay? Sebastian Massarelli. Oh, yeah, I like that name. Massarelli. I like that. It sounds like mozzarella, but I like that. Now you're making me hungry. All right, Ray Ford Hopper Jr. Hello, how are you? Welcome aboard. I didn't see you in the first game, but hopefully you'll stay till the end because the games only get more crazy, okay? More crazy. All right, and if you haven't already, if you're new to the room, go ahead and drop your time zone, what time it is for you. For me, it is 9:07 p.m. What time is it for you, okay? But either way, welcome aboard. All right, so the first word is nay. What does nay mean? And again, if you want to play, if you're new in here and you want to play, all you have to do is just drop an answer in the comment section. If you get it right, then you end up on our player board, and all players end up on my TikTok story and our community post on YouTube. Okay? All right. So who got that right? Okay, 407, 107. All right, nice. All right, so Mr. Miyagi Daniel's son. What? VMAX, what are you talking about? All right, so who said no first? All right, KV, yes, you got that right. KV, it is no. So nay means no. And it is spelled N-E-E. Nay. Okay? All right, but good job to everybody who got the right answer, but it was a little delayed. Don't worry. So nay is pronounced nay, but it's spelled N-E-E, okay? So nay means no in Dutch. Look at y'all, okay? Shoot. Okay, so listen. If you're trying to rizz up a Dutch girl and she says, do you have a girlfriend? All you have to do is just say, nay. And she's like, oh my God, see? I'm trying to help y'all, okay? All right, nay. Nay, nay. Okay, okay. I don't think we're bringing that back, right? Oh, okay. All right, so next word is, because again, nay means no, spelled N-E-E. The second word is dankjewel. What does dankjewel mean? Dankjewel. 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 What does that mean? Miyagi the dragon, look at you. You're the first one. Listen, listen. I'm looking for the fastest, okay? Miyagi, you got that one. You got that one. It means thank you, and it is spelled, wait for the spelling. Hold on, listen out for the spelling. It says to Rizza, but Dutch, you say, yeah, Ben, okay. Sebastian, you're gonna have to put a pronunciation for that. But thank you, Sebastian. Look at you. You're helping out your homies. That's what's up. Okay, so Dankjewel is spelled Dankjewel. Again, Dankjewel. Dankjewel. Thank you. Look at y'all. Y'all gonna be fluent in Dutch by the time we're done. All right, so our third word is tot ziens. Tot ziens. There you go. Tot ziens. What does that mean? Tot ziens. If you need a hint, let me know. Do not be afraid to drop a rose in the room and let me know that you need a hint. I got you. All right, so what does tot ziens mean? Tot ziens. Tot ziens. And we are almost at 20,000 likes. Look at y'all, 18.7. I'm so proud of you. Okay. All right, hold on. See, there you go, amusing me. Lollipops, no. No. Sebastian, you need to go clean the bathroom? You let me know. Because again, potty mouths belong in the potty. Let me know. If you want to go on bathroom duty, we need somebody. We need a new janitor. All right, so, okay, let's behave ourselves, Sebastian. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here, though. So what does tot ziens mean? You can stay here, Sebastian. Of course you can. All right, so tot ziens. If you need a hint, please let me know. I got such a good one. Like, y'all, I practiced the hints for you. Even though y'all never asked for any. Okay. Ramel, do you need to go on bathroom duty? Because I'm feeling like there's a potty mouth here, and I can put you on bathroom duty. Make sure it's clean in 5 minutes, okay? You let me know. Okay, Ramel, thank you. Is it Ramil or Ramel? Is it U or L? Because I want to put some respect on your name. Keegan, you're funny with the rose emoji. I meant a literal, like, I think you know. All right, so tot ziens. I'm ready to give y'all a hint. Y'all know. Tot ziens. Hello, it does not mean hello. Miyagi, you're kind of. You keep overestimating me. What you mean? You gotta get. Oh my gosh. Okay, spicy chicken. You're funny, VMAX. No. Okay, so tot ziens. What does that mean? Come on, y'all. Oh. Tot ziens. You want me to spell it out for you? You. Oh. I don't know anything. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Keegan. I know you know this, okay? I know you know this. Tot ziens. Should I? Okay, you said, Sebastian, do you know or are you playing? Because you got one more, and you're gonna have to mop the bathroom. I don't have to pick you. This is not class. Go ahead and put it in the comment section, Sebastian. Anyway, tot ziens. Only Dutch I know is niet spreken die Dutch. I don't know Dutch. Okay. I don't speak Dutch. That's what you said, right? Okay. Miyagi, you got this. Come on. All of y'all got this. I believe in all of you. Whether you're new here or not, I believe in you. Jennifer, I see you too. I know you're creeping around. I see you, girl. Okay, Miss Top Model in your profile pictures. What does tot zines mean? Tot zines. Sebastian, you're funny. You don't speak the Dutch? You don't speak Dutch? I don't think any of you speak Dutch. Don't worry. Tot zines. Come on, y'all got this. Y'all got this. And if you don't got this, if you don't have it, if you're unsure, YouTube. Since I think TikTok is giving up, I guess we're gonna have to bring in YouTube because maybe I don't know. Maybe YouTube is better than TikTok today. I don't know. I don't know. What do we have, YouTube? Again, it is tot zines. It's not hello. It's not spicy chicken, as V Max said. It is not. It's not magazine. It's not greetings. What is it? Tot zines. Tot zines. Thank you, Didi. TikTok, y'all better get it together. Didi. Yes. Tot zines means goodbye. Thank you. I was waiting for someone to say it. Tot zines. Again, it is, well, not again. Let me tell you how to spell. T-O-T. You know what? Why do I tell you when I can just show you? Because we got a whiteboard thanks to y'all. Okay, this is your whiteboard. Okay, it's not mine. This is your whiteboard that y'all pay for. I appreciate it. Tot zines. I don't know. Hopefully this is right on your screen, but it's back up. T-O-T-Z-E-I-N-S. Tot zines. That means goodbye. Okay, if that was backwards, I'm so sorry. Okay, but yeah, y'all did it. Look at you. Tot zines means goodbye. Okay, thank you, Didi, for getting the point. 1 point for YouTube. We have 3 players on TikTok, 1 player on YouTube. Now it's a game. Yes, you did try. Well, you did. All right, so Sebastian, if you didn't know, we're flying to the Netherlands. Okay, so buckle up. All right, but if you have to use the restroom, go ahead and do your thing. If you need refreshments, please let us know. But thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. All right, so now that we've gone through the third word, this one, I'm going to say this a little slower for y'all, okay? Now, this one is a phrase. I'll tell you that. I won't tell you what phrase it is, obviously, but it is a phrase. Spraakt u Engels. Spraakt u Engels. Spraakt u Engels. What does that mean? Spraakt u Engels. Let me change my tone of voice. Spraakt u Engels. There you go. That's how somebody would say that. Spraakt u Engels. I want bagel. Miyagi. You know, you stress me out, Miyagi. All right. Oh, Keegan, you're close. Everybody, announcement. Keegan said, "Are you English?" That is very, very close. You got 2 words right out of that phrase, but it is not correct. It is not, "Are you English?" Again, spraakt u Engels? I think y'all. Thank you, Keegan. Keegan Alfred. Keegan. All right, Alfred. Is that the one that I said? Yes, that's the one with the awesome facial hair. Nice, Keegan. And I'm not saying that to make fun of you. I genuinely mean it. I think it's really cool. All right, so Keegan Alfred, you got 1 point. So we have 4 players on TikTok, 1 player from YouTube. Come on now, what's it gonna be? YouTube, y'all gotta catch up, buttercups. I'm just showing them, you know. All right, so spraakt u Engels means, do you speak English? Yes. And the way that yes, R, you were close. R, you were very close. Okay, you were close, and I appreciate you. Listen, not only are we playing to be crowned the trivia champion, right? But we are having a global experience together wherever you are. So now when y'all leave this live, you can go back to work or to your homeboys and be like, I speak Dutch. Spraak wil Engels? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how international knowledge can help you in everyday life and jobs? Okay, so listen, I'm here to help you. All right? I do appreciate y'all playing, okay? I like how you like my sarcasm. Thank you so much, Art, because you know how weird I can be. All right, so the way that you spell the phrase sprak u Engels is my bad, I forgot I have a whiteboard. Okay, we're moving up in the world. SPREEKTU and then ENGELS. Okay, so the way you spell that is what did I write? SPREEKT, the letter U, and then ENGELS. Spraakt u Engels. Okay? Alrighty. You're pretty funny. Thank you, Art. Honestly, y'all help me bring out that side of me because I'm low-key an introvert. So like when I see your energy, it makes me want to give more. So I do appreciate the vibes and stuff. Y'all are creating the vibes of the show. I would not be able to do that without y'all. So thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Mwah. All right. So now we have our very last word before we get to our picture. Okay. I know y'all like that game. Okay. All right. Hello, David, Ramon, Alexander. How are you? Welcome aboard. Hello, Dre. Thank you so much for the follow. And I do appreciate the likes. We are at, y'all are so sweet. We are at 22.9 thousand likes. Y'all are amazing. Go ahead and tap for your like. Tap for your like. Tap, 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 tap. I think it was, who said in the comments, if you're not tapping, you're lacking? Who said that? Who said that? R, you said, oh no, the pictures. You know what? For those of you who are new, ignore R. So, because my drawings, like I said, I've spent like 5 years in art school. Okay. And the art school was like, listen, and I know some of y'all have been asking me what was the name of the art institution that I went to. It was Walmart Art Institute. Okay. Look that up. It's a real, very high quality school. It rated 100 out of 100 in school, so that's great because at least it was on the list. All right, yes, Walmart Art Institute. Okay, all right. So now, here is our last word. It is, well, I'm sorry, it's a phrase. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, yes, or tap like your life depends on it. Yes, B Max, that's what I like. If you're not tapping, you are lacking. That's our new phrase now. Whoever said that, I'm going to give you that credit, okay? So hopefully you come back in the live and show them how it's done. All right, so question or phrase number 5. Wat is dit? Wat is dit? What does that mean? Wat is dit? Again, we're flying to the Netherlands today, so we're speaking in Dutch. Keegan, you are close as always, but you are not fully there. You're on the right sentence, but you're on the right paragraph, but you got to get to the right sentence, okay? Again, wat is dit? No, it is not what is that. It is not what is this. Nope. What is the phrase? What does that mean? Again, the word is wat is dit? Sebastian, you got one more chance because I don't know what you're saying in them comments, but people get mad at you. So, do you need a bucket and a mop? Yes, dit. Yes. You want me to spell it out for y'all? I'll spell it out for you this time, okay? 50 King, how are you? How are you? Okay. Let me spell it out for you, okay? So, because I know some of y'all are visual. Okay? All right. Again, okay, not again. It is WATISDIT. Vat. Ignore that. Is dit. Vat is dit. What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, that was a knee slapper. I'm sorry. I'll be here all week. Anyway, the phrase is no, it is not. What is this? Y'all are like 50, like 90% there, but you're missing. You're not saying the right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what is dit? What, Jennifer, you got the first two right. I'll tell you that, Jennifer. I'll tell you that. But there's a third word that is missing. There is a third word that is missing. Okay? What is wrong? No, it is not what is wrong. Mm-mm. Yes, thank you, Miyagi. It is what is it? Dit. Imagine that the letter D is not there, and it's just what is it? Dit. Okay, remember, there was a letter D there. What is dit? But the word is what is it? That's what it means, okay? But good job, good job, good job. See, that's why I told you in the beginning of the game that Dutch is the easiest language for native English speakers to learn because it has a similar sentence structure and pronunciation. Okay? All right. So, if y'all ever want to take up Dutch, if you ever want to learn a new language, I would say start off with Dutch. Okay? But I shouldn't be talking because I don't know Dutch. Okay? All right, so Miyagi the Dragon, you got that. So, that means, by the way, is KV still there? Hold on, I gotta look at these comments. Virus, are you still there? I want to ask because we might have to go into tiebreaker, and if so, I need to ask a question. If I don't hear from you though in the next 5 seconds, then Miyagi the Dragon will automatically get that point. There'll be no tiebreaker, and Miyagi will be moved to first class, okay? They may have to take your seat if you're not there, okay? All right, so K-Virus, are you there? Just send an emoji. Just be like, hey, girl, how you doing? Whatever you got to say, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm assuming that K-Virus wants to go use the restroom. So that means that we will usher in. Hello, Lonnie. How are you? Welcome aboard. Dark Batman, how are you? No, there is no smoking on the plane. We have to have designated smoke rooms for y'all. That will be coming soon. Okay, maybe we have our private flights. But in the meantime, everybody is in standard class, so you cannot do anything like that. Okay? All right, but if you make it to first class, we will ask the captain to make an exception for you, okay? Now, let's welcome in Miyagi to first class. Congratulations, Miyagi. So far we have K-Virus who's in the bathroom but still in first class, okay? And we have Miyagi the Dragon who is now in our first class. Again, in order to be in first class, you need to have the most amount of points out of each section, okay? All right, Miyagi, congratulations, and thank you for using the Lux Class stickers, and thank you for those of you who are a part of our Lux Class fan club. We are getting our Discord together. Just give me a moment, okay? We're going to work on that, but welcome everybody who is a part of our Lux Class, and welcome to our super fans who have been in and out of the room. I see your little, profile pictures pop up. Hello, how are y'all? Just know that if you are a super fan, you automatically start here with 1 point, all right? All right. So, Miyagi, what is going to be your first class meal? What is going to be your first class meal? We have the mashed potatoes with the bacon and kale and stuff like that on top of the beef, with beef sausage on top. We have the cod, deep fried cod with tartar sauce. We have also the veal and beef meatballs that are deep fried, and we also have the loaded French fries with onions, ketchup, and mustard. Which one is it, Miyagi? Go ahead and let me know. Noise, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So, what is going to be your first class meal, Miyagi? You can also choose to give this to another person, okay? Go ahead and let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. And again, if this is your first time flying, this is the Global Game Show, okay? And we are here to crown a TikTok, a trivia champion, okay? So we have 4 players on TikTok. We have 1 player on YouTube that has gotten a point, okay? We have many more players than that, but we have just the people who have gotten a point on our boards today, okay? So good. Thank you. I'm good, Noise. What time is it, Noise? What time zone are you? Not what time zone, but what time is it by you? Is it the afternoon? Is it the morning? Is it the night? For me, it is 9:30 at night. What time is it for you? What time is it for you? Okay, so Dark Man, share that meal. I got 500. Dark Batman, now if you need refreshments, let me know because we got Cheryl here for you. We can give you some trail mix, Takis, pretzels. What is it, Cheryl? Chips, sparkling water, regular water, spicy water. If you are of age, let me know. Okay, Sebastian, you say you're back from cleaning the bathroom. How was that? How was that? He says, I'm annoying. I'm going VMAX, you're not annoying. You can go ahead and keep tapping the screen, though. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I know, Sebastian. We don't want you there. We would rather you be here, okay? So as long as we can play nice, then we won't have to put you back there, okay? Because we missed you, all right? Because you're very, very funny when you play nice, all right? So, fried cod. Okay, my bad, Miyagi. Now y'all know we're gonna get to our next game, all right? But let me just give Miyagi the Dragon their fried cod, and we can move on to our last game, which is guess that picture. Guess that picture. Let me hear you say it. Guess that picture. Guess. Come on, louder. Guess that picture. Guess that picture. All right. So Miyagi the Dragon. Hold on. It's about to fall off the plate. There you go. There's a sauce on the side for you. There's the cod right here. We have a little lemon wedge. Again, this lemon is grass-fed, okay? No hormones, no pesticides, okay? This is for you, authentic. And shout out to our Dutch chefs in the back for making sure that the meals here are as authentic as possible, okay? All right, cool. So, again, I'm going to put this on a warmer, and you have to tell me, you have to let me know. You have to just go ahead and get it when you realize, okay? Chef, can we have another cod over here, please? I accidentally dropped it. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Miyagi, I'm so sorry. I just dropped your meal. Please don't sue me. Okay, just give it. The chef gave me this, so that means 5 minutes. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, this is hot. How did you know I would need another one? He knew I was going to drop it. I'm sorry. Here's your meal. We're going to put it on the warmer. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and grab this. And again, you also get the complimentary neck pillow and the green airline blanket that we showed previously to our other first-class passenger, K-Virus, okay? Now, who called my pictures diabolical? Who was the one who said that? Because now I got some words for you. Guess the diabolical image. Yes, Miyagi. By diabolical, you mean great? Don't hate on my art skills now. Again, everything I'm going to be drawing it has to do with the Netherlands, so you have to tell me what it is, okay? And again, if I guess, if I finish drawing the picture by the time, and there's no guesses, and that means I get the points. And look at how many points y'all are accumulating up here, okay? Even the people that are guessing. Y'all are working so hard to get this done, and you guys have come too far for you to lose all your points because you can't guess the picture, okay? Now, like I said, I went to art school, so I will make sure that I have plenty of details for you in this picture, okay? Now, the first one. Sorry, give me 1 second. What happened, Carter? Oh, guys, no need to panic. I'm just going to just fasten your seatbelts, okay? Boom, boom. Okay, so Carter just gave me a signal and said that we will be experiencing some turbulence. Okay, so everyone, just please fasten your seatbelts, as you may feel the plane shaking a little bit. But don't worry, we definitely have things to entertain you while we go through this turbulence. Cheryl, oh, this is not good. Cheryl, okay, just to let you know, our altitude is at we're about 150,000 miles in 150,000 feet in the air. So turbulence might feel a little bit rocky, but don't worry, because I am here to give you some facts about the country we're going to, which is the Netherlands. Okay, so just fasten your seat. Everybody, fasten your seatbelts. Do not panic. Okay. All right. All right. So all right, so fact number 1. Did you know that carrots, you guys know carrots, the orange things? Well, they actually are orange because of the Netherlands. Carrots used to be white, purple, yellow, or pale orange, but Dutch farmers started to plant more orange ones in honor of King William III, who actually helped the Dutch gain independence from Spain in the 10th century. And if you don't know what the 10th century is, that is about the year 1000, okay? All right. Yes, yeah, Macho Alpha. Just be careful, okay? Please make sure you have your seatbelts on, okay? All right. And now, okay. Fact number 2. I think I told you this, but Netherlands has one of the most tallest people in the world. The average male in the Netherlands is The average male is 6 foot, and the average female is 5'6". Okay. So just know that. Don't feel bad if you're below that height. It doesn't really matter. Like I said myself, I am 5'4". I think anything over 5'7" is taller than me, is considered tall. So to each his own. Okay. Now, okay. Guys, you may have just seen your oxygen masks fall down. Those are just for decoration. Don't worry. Don't pay attention to them. It's not too bad. Okay. All right. Now, why sound like the door opened? Cheryl, I think one of our emergency doors just opened up. Can you just go ahead and take care of that, please? Thank you, Dark Batman. I do appreciate it. Whoa. Okay. Another fact. Okay, everybody, stay calm. Okay. Another fact. The word Netherlands, funny enough, it translates to lowlands. That's why you hear people say, "Oh, your nether regions." It's your lower regions, because 1/3 of the country, okay, is below sea level. If you don't know what if you don't know what below sea level means, that means that the sea that is closest to the country is higher than where the land actually starts. So without any barriers and stuff, the Netherlands would be flooded. Okay. What altitude are we at, Carter? 160,000 feet in the air. Okay, so we're about 160,000 feet in the air. Yes, like Florida. There's Manhattan is another one that is below sea level. We're about 160,000 feet in the air. So everybody just hold on. And like I said, don't worry about the oxygen mask, okay? Just don't panic on it. But in the event that you need to put them on, just remember flight safety, basic safety. You have to put a mask on yourself before anyone else, because remember, you have to help yourself, and this is just in life, before you help anyone else, okay? All right. Okay, so turbulence seems to be slowing down a little bit. I just want to make sure that everyone is okay before we get to our next part of the game. Okay. How's everybody doing? First class, how we doing? Standard class, how we doing? Are we all okay? If there's anything wrong, please let me know. Cheryl, as soon as she comes back from the top of the plane to close the emergency door. Carter, why is Cheryl scaling the walls? Okay, I'm sorry. One of our flight crew is on the roof of the. I can hear her walking on the. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Cheryl, can you please come down here because our guests need refreshments? Over. Thank you. Okay, guys, Cheryl's gonna make her way back down. So if we have any difficulties or we dropped any refreshments, it's on us. You don't have to pay extra. But we just want to know first and foremost that you are okay. 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 Is everybody okay? All right. Okay. How are we doing in the comment section? We all good? Are we all of our passengers good? Whatever class you're in, are we doing okay? Can I have some? What is that, Sebastian? I have no idea what that is. Paper meal? I don't know what that means, but we will consult with Cheryl when she gets back in the. Oh, okay. She just opened the emergency door. There's a lot of wind everywhere. God, Cheryl, the puppies are almost leaving the plane. Can you just okay? Can you close it? Come on. Okay. All right. So Cheryl's back in as soon as she is done. Yes, of course. You can get your Pepsi. You can get everything that you need. Cheryl's just gonna take off her helmet. Carter, please take off your seatbelt. Just make sure that all the passengers are okay. We do have someone's. Did anyone drop a? Did anyone bring a dog on the plane? Because we do have a Chihuahua running around. We do have to say anybody who has pets on the back of the plane, please make sure that they are fully secured. They have a flight cage. Because other than that, we're really not sure what to do with them. We might just put them. I don't know where we're gonna put them. Okay. No, the dogs are real, and we do have some luggage flying everywhere. Those of you who have dropped your items, we have someone's black shirt here, someone's gray hoodie. If you have anything that's loose from your baggage, please let us know. Okay. We want to make sure that everybody's secure. Okay. Again, ignore the oxygen mask. That is just for decoration. We did not need to put them on at this time. Okay. So thank you so much for joining the fan club. Shout out to everybody who has joined our Lux crew, our Lux class. Okay, luxury class. All right. And shout out to all of our super fans here. Carter's giving me the signal because he wants to make sure y'all are good. If we're good on the plane, passengers, players, whoever you are, just joining in, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up in the comment section or your favorite emoji. That way we can move on to our next game, okay? Let me see those emojis and we'll know to move on to our last game, which is Guess That Picture, okay? Guess That Picture. How we doing? Thank you so much, Streamhouse Global. How are you? Thank you so much for the heart me. I do appreciate that. And thank you so much for liking the live. If we're okay and we're ready to proceed with our game show, let's go ahead and put our favorite emojis in the comment section. Thank you, Miyagi the Dragon. I do appreciate that. So first class is good. I want to make sure everybody else is good. Hello to you. Streamhouse, you're doing well. Welcome aboard. Wonderful. So that means we can start our final game. Carter, I think we're good. Yes, we got, yes. Okay, great. All right, so I just got to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn off the seatbelt sign. Hold on. Okay, so you can now take off your seatbelts and everything like that. And let's get into our last game, which is Guess That Picture. Guess That Picture, okay? All right. So, again, this is 5 questions. 5 pictures. They all have to do with the Netherlands, and you have to tell me what they are, okay? And whoever gets it right first will end up on our player board on this side. I will be drawing on this side. Players who get the scores will be going on this side, whether you're from YouTube or you're from TikTok, okay? All right, and so far we have Miyagi the Dragon with 4 points, the One Mamba with 1 point, K Virus with 4 points, Keegan Alfred with 1 point, and that's from TikTok. From YouTube, we have Didi. You have 1 point. Congratulations. So glad that YouTube is on the board. All right, so let's get started. All right. Okay. And I'm using a blue marker. The color does not matter. Okay. All right. So here's your first hint right here. Here's your first hint of the drawing. Okay. Which meal do you need, Dark Batman? Let me know and I'll let Cheryl know. Okay, Pepsi is on the way, by the way. Whoever ordered Pepsi is on the way. All right, so what do you think that I'm drawing here? What do you think that I'm drawing? What do you think we are doing? What do you think I'm drawing here? A farm? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What do you think I'm drawing here? What do we think? What do we think, YouTube? Hold on, let me show YouTube. YouTube, what do you think? Okay. What do we think? Thank you for liking the live, VMAX. What do we think that we're drawing here? What do you think? What do you think? Okay. Dee Dee says a cow. No, it is not a cow. It is not a farm. Y'all doing a lot of farm animals today. Sebastian, what do you think? Dark Batman, what do you think we're drawing? What do we got here? What do you think we got? What do you think? VMAX. Sebastian, are you just hungry? Are you hangry? That's why. Okay, so what do we think? All right, I'm gonna add more detail. I know you're hangry. I know a hangry person when I see it, Sebastian. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right, here's more details. I think y'all can get it by now. I don't have to even go any further. Like I said, I'm an artist. I know exactly what I'm doing. What do you think I'm drawing? And again, it has to do with the Netherlands. Okay? It has to do with the Netherlands. Thank you, Sebastian. Yeah, look at you, Sebastian. You ended up on the player board. Sebastian. Massarelli. All right. Yes, it is a lion. Yes. So let me finish the drawing. And of course, I would love for you to tell me what you think about this drawing. Honest opinions only. Okay. Do not lie to me. Okay. Hello, Big Blue. Thank you for being here. Welcome aboard. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on. All right, guys, I'm putting a lot of effort into this, so I'm sorry if it's taking a little bit of time. Okay. We got to add some details. I want to make sure it looks real as possible. Okay. Now, here it is. There is the lion. What do y'all think? Out of 10, what y'all think? I mean, I know 10, but I'm trying to be humble here. What do you think? Hello, Globe Traveler. How are you? Welcome aboard. And it is a lion. Thank you. 9 out of 10. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate it, mi amor. Yes, amore. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we got Sebastian on there with the point. That's what's up. YouTube. There is what it is. That is the lion. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm too slow for this. I'm not trying. Don't worry, VMAX. You got this. You got this. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now let's get to the second drawing. Hello, Mad Max. Thank you for sharing the live. I do appreciate it. Okay. Okay. What do you think? I know y'all can get this. Tony Funchess, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Sebastian? Don't get my live shut down because you want to be all cute. All right. It's not a cricket. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not a drum. No. I like the fact that Sebastian's using emojis. Again, I'm telling y'all, if you cannot say your answer, go ahead and put it in emojis. It's not a cockroach. Well, I don't know what that has to do with the Netherlands, but thank you, Miyagi the Dragon. Now, what is this? VMAX, I'm going to give you that because I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. It's supposed to be a windmill. Windmill. Yes. All right, VMAX, I'm going to give that to you. VMAX, what's your full with the puppy dog things? Okay, so VMAX, yes, it is a windmill. So let me go ahead and finish this. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Hold on. This is my idea of a windmill. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Am I spot? Don't worry, VMAX, you did it. Mr. Street, you don't like my windmill? Oh, the tulips. You're right. You're right. Uh-huh. Those are my idea of tulips. What do y'all think about this? Out of 10, be honest with me. Out of 10. Not bad. Thank you, Miyagi the Dragon. I appreciate it. Hold on. What y'all talking about with VMAX? Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Mr. Street. I do appreciate it. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm just making sure y'all good. 10. Why not? Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and. All right. Now. Oh. Okay. All right. So here's the first one. Here's the first hint. Here's the first one. What do you think? What do we think? Go ahead and take it again. And again, this has to do with, thank you. I appreciate the rose. Oh, thank you. You guys are very sweet. Jellyfish, no. Wait, hold on. Let me, Smoke Trust Nobody. Thank you so much, Smoke Trust Nobody. I appreciate the rose. Miyagi the Dragon says UFO. No. Mr. Street says jellyfish. Dark Brown says roach. Is not a spaceship. No. Again, this has to do with the Netherlands, the country. Okay. Mushrooms. No, it is not mushrooms. Okay, I'll add a little bit more detail. Okay. I'm going to shade these in. Okay. Okay. There you go. It's not a DVD. No. Hopefully this will help you out. Oh, wait. Okay. There you go. I think y'all got this. I think you're going to know. Spider-Man. No. VMAX. No. It's not it. Jose Vasquez 1665. Thank you so much for the follow. It says yes, that helped. Miyagi, runner, no, but you're kind of close to the type of thing that I'm drawing. YouTube, what do you think? It's not a cook, no. Hold on. Okay, I showed YouTube. Sprinter, no. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add more. Okay, it's not soccer. No, you gotta look at the. I can't really tell you what to look at. I think y'all can get this though. Oops. Look at that. It looks just like it. You gotta look at like the. You gotta pay attention to the whole image. Smoke, trust nobody. I'm gonna. Yes, thank you, Mr. Streeter. Thank you. It's a speed skater. Hold on. Let me put Mr. Street. By the way, if you get a point, I put you on my TikTok story and the community post on YouTube. So these are all my TikTok players, including Mr. Streeter, who just got in there. V Max, you got there. All right, so let me finish. Rob Cruz. Rob Cruz, what I know, you're so fascinated by my drawings, right? That's why you're saying, oh my God. So it's supposed to be a speed skater. Look, it looks just like it. This is what I come back to. Look, you got the hands. They're supposed to be like this. Like they're supposed to be like, you got the feet. That's one foot. That's another foot. Because their foot is supposed to be like up, you know? Rob Cruz, you can't tell me this is not good. There's a baguette on his head. No, I know Miyagi, you're completely speechless because I have a good art, taste in art. Thank you. It's not a baguette. It's supposed to be a helmet. It's a helmet. Sebastian. So what happened to his arm? He's going like this. Like, hold on. He's got one arm like this, and he's got like another arm like that. Like, he's trying to skate. Like, you guys didn't. Okay, if you guys didn't know that Canada won a gold medal for speed skating, okay, the skaters in the Paralympics. I'm just going to just assume that y'all are hating on my art, okay? All right, because this was great, and y'all know it looks just like a speed skater. Thank you so much for the rose. Hello, Black Tap. How are you? So I'm doing guess that drawing, and we're going to the Netherlands today, and I'm trying to draw a speed racer. I mean, speed skater. This looks just like a skater. You got the helmet. Got the helmet right here. Oh, that's not an arrow. You got a helmet right here. You got his face. His mouth is open because he's got to breathe. I mean, it could be a girl too. So let me add some hair. So hair. That's the arms. That's the skates. That's the legs, and that's the other hand in the back. I think it's great. Thank you, Black Tap. I'm so glad that you believe in me because we got some haters in this room. It's wonderfully abstract. Thank you, Mr. Street. Thank you. I told you I spent years in art school. I took each class twice just to make sure I got it right. All right. Now, we are on to our fourth drawing. Okay. Don't be bitter and better tap. Thank you, VMAX. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is your hint right here. Oh, this is your hint right here. YouTube, you can see this too. I know that you can because I'm tilting it up for you. What do you think, YouTube? What do you think I'm doing with this today? What do you think I'm drawing? Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Hold on, Rob. I gotta put enough room for you. Okay, Rob Cruz 2025. Bop, bop. You get a point. All right, yes, these are supposed to be clock. These are supposed to be clock. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to vision. Okay, all right, so we gotta do the rounding of the shoe, a little shine point. Look, these are clogs. Look at that. These look like clogs. Now, y'all can't tell me these don't look like clogs. It's like one is facing like forward and the other one is facing to the side and it's just like going up like that. You know? Come on, what do you rate this out of 10? What do we got? Yes, they do. Thank you. Clogs for a penguin. You know what? As cold as it is where penguins live, they might need some clogs to warm them up. Wooden shoes, it's pretty, it's pretty good. Not sure what clogs are, so I don't know. So clogs are wooden shoes that the Dutch usually wear. Okay, but mostly the Dutch don't really wear them. It's mostly tourists that buy them. They produce like 6 million clogs per year just for tourists. So yeah. Hold on. All right. So there you go. You're right. Let's start with the Penguin Clog Foundation. You know what? You will be the president of it, Sebastian. Okay, since you're so passionate about it. All right, we'll make you the president. The penguin. No, that didn't go right. I was trying to say penguin president, but didn't go. Anyway, hello, Mickey. Welcome back. I see you. All right. We have one more drawing, okay? We have one more drawing. Okay. All right. There is your hint. Y'all gotta know what this is. This is so easy. Sabasami. Amy. for disgruntled penguins who need warm feet. Penguin den. Thank you, Black Tap. You know what I meant. It's not a spoon. It's not a boat. It's not a canal boat. It's not Superman. It's not Superman. Reindeer, no. It's an animal. I'll give you that. Come on. Kite. No, it's not a kite. YouTube, what do you think it is? Bird, no. Dee, no, it's not a horse. It's not a penguin. It's not a moose. No, it's not a moose. Falcon, no. You're kind of I can say you're the closest out of everyone so far. But it is not a bull. But you're you're on the right paragraph. You just got to get to the right sentence. But you're right there. You're right there. Sheep, no. All right, Sebastian, you're out for the count. All right. It's half. It's half a drawing. Okay. You're right. Let me add more detail. My bad. Thank you, Rob Cruz. Yes, it's a cow. It is a cow. Okay, so hold on. Give me a second. I gotta finish my complete drawing of a cow. Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm trying to give y'all the best details that I can. All right. Hold on, y'all. This is very important. Wait. Who said cow? Who said cow first? Let me just make sure. Ari, you said bull. A bull and a cow is not two. It's not the same animal. A bull is a male cow. It's a male. All right. Just fun fact if you didn't know. Okay. Now, hold on. Hold on. Oh, Rob Cruz, let me give you that other point. Okay. Okay, so here's the cow, and I want your honest opinion. It's very important. This is the cow. What do you think? Let me see, R. I'll check the comment section. But in the meantime, please tell me what you think. This is A. What happened to it? Nothing. It's about to eat grass. See, like its mouth is open. It's going to go to the grass. Thank you, Black Tap. R. I didn't see your comment that says cow. So it may have been filtered because maybe TikTok thought you were calling me a cow. I don't know. Thank you. He says, remember cow and chicken, the cartoon? Yes. Especially by the eye. See, exactly. It looks like a cow. I think it looks like a cow. This looks like a cow. Anybody disagree? Okay. I didn't hear nobody disagree. Youtube, what do you think? This looks like a cow. Where does it not look like a cow? It has the spots. It has the spots of a cow. It's got 4 legs. Got its things right here. The tail, the horns, the hair at the top. What do y'all think, YouTube? Okay. Gabby says it sucks. Okay. All right. Gabby from YouTube told me that it sucks. I don't agree with you, Gabby, but I feel like art is about the frame of mind. Like this is maybe what I see when I see a cow. Maybe I'll see something else. But I feel like art is many different ways, you know? So I don't know what y'all think. Like, where is it not a cow? Nobody's pointing to any details. There's these things here. We got the spots here. I'll even add another spot. Okay, you got the tail. You got the horns. You got hair. You got the nose. If you see that, I'm gonna recommend a therapist. An art therapist. You know what? Art therapy is growing as far as the streets nowadays, as far as the jobs. So that'll be great to work close. I think this is the cows that I see. I mean, when I go to zoos and stuff and I see cows, like this is what a cow looks like to me. Brand Bates, I'm so glad you're here. Brand Bates, what animal do you think this is? Because you have to tell the chat, because clearly they're tripping. Welcome back, Brand. Brand, what do you think? Dana SASS, now that you're in here too, what animal do you think this is? It's not a moose. No. It's not a moose. Where do y'all see moose? I'll draw a moose for you if you want me to show you. But it's not a moose. Hold on, I'm gonna ask Cheryl. What animal do you think I'm drawing? Because they think this is a cow. Cheryl, what animal do you think this is? Thank you. What did you say? No, it's not. This is not a character from the Backyardigans. This is supposed to be a cow. Anyway, Cheryl, just get back to refreshments. Okay. Thank you. It's a cow. I think y'all are roasting me because You just need my art expertise. Thank you. It's a cow. And the Backyardigans hasn't premiered for a long time, Cheryl. This does not look like anything from the Backyardigans. Anyway, let me just make sure I got people's points right. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, we got Rock. Okay, all right. So now, thank you, Black Tap. I'm so glad that you realize that they're tripping. Thank you. I think you and I are the only ones with artistic vision here. Okay, so now that we have concluded our game, and thank you so much, Chente Medina. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you, Art, for liking the live. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you, V Max. I see y'all tapping the screen. We're already at 32.5 thousand likes. Thank you so much for the follow. So as we conclude our game, I will do the final points before we crown our trivia king or queen, our trivia champion. Okay, so starting at the top to go down. Rob Cruz, you have 1 point. Mr. Street, you have 2 points. Miyagi, the dragon, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. The one Mamba, you have 1 point. I was about to get muted off of this live by saying this person's name. K Virus, you have 4 points, but I don't see you here. So I don't think we can count you as a player today. We're just going to say I'm going to put BT for bathroom. Okay, no worries. Take your time. I understand the Takis that were selling on the plane and get your stomach kind of upset. Okay. Keegan Alfred, you have 1 point. Sebastian Massarelli, you have 1 point. And VMAX, you have 1 point. That is all from TikTok. And now from YouTube, we have Didi with 1 point. So that means our TikTok champion for tonight is Miyagi the Dragon. Congratulations, Miyagi. Congratulations, Miyagi. All right, Miyagi. Miyagi, is this your 3rd time winning, 2nd time winning? I don't know, Miyagi, but you got to let me know because congratulations to you. I'm going to put a little crown symbol by your name. All right, you did it, which means that you will be at the top. What is that? Oh, thank you. I like those. Those are pretty. Thank you for the balloon crown. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So congratulations, Miyagi the Dragon. You have officially been crowned our trivia champion for the evening. Oh, wow. Miyagi, you are our first 3rd-time champion. Okay. All right. Or maybe more. I don't know. But congratulations to Miyagi the Dragon, which means that when I post our players on our TikTok story, Miyagi the Dragon will be first with a gold medal next to their name. But I want people to, if they haven't done so already, please give Miyagi the Dragon a follow. Okay, please follow their account, because they have worked so hard and now they are our 3-time champion. Those of you on YouTube as well, please go on TikTok and search Miyagi the Dragon. Miyagi is Miyagi and then the word dragon. You will find their username, okay? And just give them a follow because they earned it. Okay, good job to Rob Cruz. Good job to Mr. Street, the one Mamba, K Virus, Keegan, Sebastian, and VMAX, DD2. Y'all are amazing, okay? And even the people who didn't enter our scoreboard today, don't worry, do not fret. You know why? Because we have another chance on Friday for somebody to be crowned our next trivia champion, but we have a new country, 3 new games, and of course, another opportunity to win. So as we descend down to the Netherlands, please get all of your baggage from the overhead bin, okay? And thank you so much for that, Miyagi the Dragon. I like that. So please make sure that you have your baggage from the overhead bin, whether it is emotional or physical. Please take it out of the overhead bins, or else they will end up in the garbage or in lost and found. Those of you who have your stilettos, your Heelys, Air Forces, flip-flops, and unsafe shoes for the airplane, they'll be returned to you if they were confiscated. All you have to do is just go see Cheryl, okay? And of course, I want to thank all of you for playing. This was a wonderful, wonderful game tonight. Please give me about 5 to 10 minutes to post the scores on our story. Again, they'll be posted on TikTok and on our community post on YouTube as well. And those of you who missed any part of the show, you can always watch the replay on YouTube. Same name, Amy Rose Abroad, same picture, same username, same spelling, everything like that, okay? But thank you so much for joining me for the Global Game Show Netherlands, and I will see you on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So please make sure if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that follow button because I'll always give you a hint and let you know whether or not we're going live that day. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the rosas as well. Welcome, Black Tap, and everyone else who's new to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you, okay, on our next game. Again, it is on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Miyagi the Dragon, congratulations, and congratulations to everyone who has ended up on our player board. I will see you on Friday. And yeah, thank you so much for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. I'm your stewardess, Amy. Have a safe trip, and of course, have a wonderful, spectacular weekend. Bye-bye now. Take care. All right, so YouTube, it is time for me to clock off, but it has been a wonderful show. Congratulations to Miyagi the Dragon, you did it! And now on Friday, we will come to you with a new show, a new country. Cheryl, give me 1 minute, Cheryl. Okay, and we will be having another exciting game for you, and I can't wait to see you then. But of course, those of you who are watching the replay, hello, and be prepared because we have a wonderful, wonderful show for you. I'm so glad that you joined us, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful start to your weekend once I see you on Friday, okay? And enjoy the rest of your week. Be happy, be safe, and of course, thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. Take care. Bye.